Hi guys, this is Ashish. And if you are someone who's scared of quant, if you're someone who thinks that because of quant section you cannot get a great score in CAT examination, and because of that you start looking at other examination like CET, let me tell you, it is very easy to score a nice percentile in CAT examination. But let me warn you, if you are someone who's thinking that I'm going to give you a trick or a shortcut, you are at the wrong place. No trick, not shortcut can help you to score good in upcoming CAT examination, but the hard and smart work. So let's understand what I'm talking about. So guys, let's understand quant section analysis CAT 2020. I am not going to talk about what happened in the past, but let's talk about what is going to happen in present and what is coming ahead. So let's get started. Now guys, first thing first, we all want to know how much I have to score for how much percentile. For that, first you are supposed to know two basic things. The first is how many maximum marks are there. Now in quant section you got 34 questions. Each question carries 3 marks if you attempt it correctly. So maximum number of marks you can get in quant section is 102. So out of 102, if you score 27 to 29 marks, you're going to get 85 percentile. Yes, it is that easy. If you score 31 to 33 marks out of 102, 90 percentile you're going to score. And if you are going to score 40 to 43 marks out of 102, you're going to get 95 percentile. And yes, if you want to go more than 99 percentile, 57 to 60 must be your target. Now guys, 102 marks, 34 into 3, so that is what exactly you have to score. But then yes, there are few things you need to keep in mind. Remember, I said there are only two things. The first is that how many marks you're supposed to get for how much percentile, and the second is what is the difference in between percentile and percentage. Percentile is nothing but how much you scored as compared to others who attempted or who competed with you in that examination. It means if someone's get 85 percentile, it means he or she scored more than 85 percentage of the students who appeared in that examination. And percentage, of course, we all know what is percentage. So this is how you must start preparing or keeping a score in your head. Now, as a student, if I'm in your shoes, and when I was in your shoes, this is what my target was. I was telling myself, okay, Ashish, you are supposed to get 90 percentile. When I started the preparation, this is what my target was, that 31 to 33 out of 102 I have to score so that I get 90 percentile plus. If things goes good, I will be going towards this side, but I do not want to go towards that side. Okay, so I hope things are making sense to you. Now let's understand the marking pattern and theta questions. For one correct question, you are going to get, as you can see here, you're going to get 3 marks. For every one right attempt, you're going to get 3 marks. For every incorrect attempt, you're going to get -1. But then there is a catch. What is theta? Theta is nothing but type in the answer. It means you are not going to get the options. Theta questions means type in the answer, and these questions options are not given, and there is no negative mark to attempt these questions incorrectly. Now you are going to get around 8 questions. So that means out of 34, 8 questions approximately are going to carry no negative marking. So even if you attempt those questions incorrectly, no problem, you won't be getting -1. But then there are no options. People do not pay attention to the options. Trust me, guys, the moment you'll start understanding using the options, or you will get the hang of using the options, you will see that it is so easy. If you know how to use options correctly, trust me, many times you do not even have to attempt the question completely. Little bit of attempting the question will focus or will push you into the right option, because out of those 4 options, one is your right answer. So you are supposed to get these things also, these parameters in mind as well, before you start preparing for the CAT examination. And you're not supposed to get scared of quant section at all. If you know what you are doing, if you know what is going to come, trust me, it's going to be very easy. Now then, apart from that, now we all want to know what all topics or what all questions are going to coming on those topics. What is the weightage? Now types and number of questions. Now again, guys, this is the assumption, this is the prediction, or this is the analysis based on the previous questions. But nobody can say that this is the sure shot stuff, and someone is saying that they are selling you bananas, and I'm not a banana seller. Now on arithmetic, you're going to get around 14 questions. On algebra, you're going to get 11 questions. On geometry, you're going to get 6 questions. Now, guys, number system and modern math, I've kept it together because in some slots, they are going to ask you for to 3 questions on number system, not even a single question on modern math. And sometimes they ask you 2 questions on modern maths and 2 questions on number system. So that is why I kept it together. So guys, this is the bifurcation. On arithmetic, 14 approximately, 11 questions on algebra, 6 questions on geometry, 4 questions on number system and modern maths. Now let's say if you are not that great in mathematics and you suffer in number system and modern math, this is what usually people say. No worries, you can just target 10 questions correctly out of these stuff, or maybe 10 questions from arithmetic and algebra, or maybe 10 questions in algebra and geometry. 10 into 3 is 30. If you want to know how much you can score in 30 marks, please rewind and see what I have mentioned at the beginning. So guys, MBA entrance examination, especially CAD, is all about managing time and being smart. So how to prepare for it? Okay, so the first thing is concepts, basics. You must be knowing what are the concepts. This is the first step. Okay, so you are going to focus on this thing first. But then guys, it is not about what everybody knows the formula of percentage average, but why it is so. Everybody knows the formula of circle or whatever, but then why is it so? You need to ask yourself that, because that can only help you to answer the questions, because they are going to be asked in a twisted or a trickier way. The second step is the practice. Yes, now you are done with the concepts, you know why, then you focus on practice. And then the last is the mocks. There are some people, they say you attempt a mock, then you see where you stand, without even knowing what the examination is, without even knowing your strength and weakness, without even knowing any damn thing, how you can attempt a mock. So please first focus on concepts, go on practice, and then in the end, that's the mock stuff. So guys, I hope now you understood how smartly you have to do it. Make sure that you share, like and subscribe. And yes, please get in touch with me if you have any doubts or queries. Trust me guys, you are going to be a kick-ass manager if you use your brain. Thank you guys.